We're all set now? All right. Robbie, all good there?
All right. What are we doing?
So we're live now. So we have only two auctions today. It's going to be the RAL6 and I think the other one, let me check what the other one was. RA6. So two auctions today. Next week, I believe we'll have three auctions. And so we're just a little short on what we have inspected, ready to go, and ready for people to auction, place their bids on.
And today we have one of our LED 360s. So you have that RGB lighting. A lot of people are interested in it, but due to the cost of it, it's one of our more higher priced items. People are not able to get their hands on it. So today is a very good opportunity, if you're interested in one of these, to get it on our auction site. Currently, right now, we have these two. Do we know where we're at on the bidding on these here? We'll pull those numbers up just in case. But if you are interested in bidding on this, you have until 4:15 on one of the 360 platforms and 4:30 on the other. We're going to go ahead. Steven's going to go ahead and put the website where you can go to to bid on these.
We got a new banner up right now. So we got, if you just go to RevoSpin.com/auctions, you just type that into the browser and it'll take you straight into the live auctions. If you want to look at the B stock items, which we're going to work on this week to get some more B stock items available for everyone, that can be visited if you just go to RevoSpin.com, head over to the auctions from the menu, and then click on the B stock ones. But for now, if you head over to this address here, /auctions, that'll take you straight into live auctions. And it's every Monday at 4 and free prizes.
That's right. We're going to be giving away two prizes today. The first prize on the spin the wheel that you're eligible for is going to be 2 rolls of gaff gator. Make sure that when you're at events that you're securing your wires to the ground. You don't want any trip hazards. Anything that you want to secure, gaff gator is the way to go. The second item that we're going to be giving away today is a LED video light, the ML3D by Moman. So we're going to be giving away one of those. To enter into the spin the wheel prize entry, all you have to do is be a part of the chat group. Type your name in. Sometimes we see as user, depending on which platform. So make sure you're typing your full name in and makes you eligible when we spin the wheel. You'll be able to see that live as well.
Yep. So I pulled up the current auction bids. And right now, the first one's going to be the RA6. There's some glitches about 15 minutes before we went live on the images, and some info was being changed. But for the RA6, that one is still live, and it should end at 4:15. Right now, currently, it's at 2,010. So it's got 22 bids. The other one, the RAL6, that one ends at 4:30. And that's currently right now at 1790. So it's got 31 bids, 1790. So really good deal on the RAL6.
And another thing is, we want this to be an interactive show. So if you have any type of questions in regards to your business, in regards to your photo booths, your 360s, or anything like that, make sure you're typing those questions in the room. Steven will go ahead and ask us one of those questions here live. We'll try to answer for you. Richard here has been in the photo booth business for many, many years, and he's done all types of events. So he also does our YouTube videos, a lot of our instructional videos. So he's very knowledgeable on a lot that can help you as well.
Yeah. Steven, how many people are joining us now?
Currently on Facebook, we have 15, and YouTube, we have 15 as well.
Oh, good. Do we have their names on the spin the wheel?
Already got 5 names already on the board.
Awesome. Yeah, well, I mean, 5 out of 30 so far. So let's get some more names on there, and you guys can win a free light, LED light.
So one of the things that we're going to talk about today is a update. If you all are in the groups, you notice that Mark, one of the owners of the company, posted a update on the 360 app. If you're not using it yet, we encourage you to go on over to the App Store on iOS or your Google's Play Store and download the RevoSpin 360 app. One of the things that has been coming through in the past is that people are not able to just get their individual videos. They're being sent the entire gallery. So we did an update actually to that, and that update will now make it so that you're able to send someone just their video and they're not having to actually receive the entire gallery.
Why do you bring that up, Robbie? We actually just had a question about our 360 app.
Okay, great.
Are we able to screen share with RevoSpin? Would you like me to answer that for you?
Yes, please.
So just to let you guys know, for the 360 app, we are actually working on an update we tested in-house today with screen mirroring with iOS devices to an Apple TV or an iPad. We are just getting out the final kinks into it to make sure it's all smooth sailing. But for right now, it is in development. There is a working way to have the slideshow play on a TV, such as an Apple TV, Samsung TV, Roku, any of those TVs that allow that screen mirroring compatibility. But like I said, for like a screen share as like a sharing station, that is still currently in development.
All right, so there you go. Steven, if you don't know, is one of our lead people that works with the app. So he gets all the latest information from the developers in terms of changes or updates, and also for troubleshooting anything in the app. He's our go-to person. So thank you for that question. If there's anything else, make sure you're sending those questions through.
All right, nice. I was gonna just give a quick update on the current bids to see if it refreshed. All right, so.
And also, if you're unaware, we did mention earlier that we have B stock auctions, which are not included in the show, but they actually are ongoing everyday auction items. We're going to be throwing a bunch of new items on that auction this week, and some of those things are. What are some of the things that we're pulling for those B stock auctions?
Yeah, some of the B stock is going to be just discontinued photo booth models. Some that have been used in the showroom, but might have been just missing some parts or things like that. So overall, the shell is still in perfect working condition. There may be some pieces missing on a lot of these things since they are just put on auction. They're not new. So you may see some plate inside missing, but we'll try to list that if it is missing anything. But these are just open air photo booths, can be used as a DIY model. So you just have to provide any missing accessories for it. It's like a camera, computer, and it may have some miscellaneous accessories already inside of it, like power cords, things like that. So, overall, you're still saving quite a bit with these models. They've just been sitting in our old showroom, so now we're just moving it to clear off some space. And what a great way to save some money on that.
Definitely. So right now it's about 4:08 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Our first auction is going to be ending at 4:15, so you have a few minutes to get in there and place your bids if you're interested. So definitely encourage you to check that out. Bidding is allowed all week long. So as soon as this is over, we're actually going to have platforms listed and be live to auction on. So you'll be able to go ahead and place bids on those if you missed out on these two here immediately after this show. And then we'll be announcing the winners for those next Monday. Yeah, so
I'll go ahead and mention which platforms are going to be on the next week's bidding. So we have another RAL6. So if you're not going to be able to get your hands on this one right here, for next week's, which would start at 5 p.m. after this one, it's going to be RAL6. Let's see. Oh, RA6. So you have RA6 and an RAL6. Those are going to be both starting at 5. And then we have a OM4. So 3 platforms for sure next week. and so you have your chances. So once 5 o'clock hits, this one is going to end at 4:30 since we only have two auctions. But once 5 o'clock hits, go ahead and start placing your bids for the next 3 there. So currently we're still at the same bids for these 2. And the only thing on this REL6 was just some scratches. There's some scratches on the platform. I wasn't too sure what the issue was on this one, but still great. You know, turns on, lights work, everything's in good working condition. So someone's going to get a real good deal on that one.
And if you are a lucky winner today of any of our prizes, or you just need to send us an email information on if you won the platforms, you can go ahead and email us at auctions@revospin.com, and we'll be able to get your emails there.
Yeah, just a quick side note. For any auctions or B stock, if we will send an email to try to see if you're still interested in purchasing the item, because the sale doesn't end until you actually pay for the invoice, which is sent separately. So if you wish to not purchase it, then just let us know, reply back to that email. If you do have your correct email in there was a moment where someone entered their wrong email address, and so it took some while to get in contact with that customer. But if there's no response, or let's say you just don't want it, we'll give it about a week, and then we'll relist the item. So actually next week or this week, one of the items is a relist from a previous auction. So if we don't get a response, just just let us know, and we'll relist the item so that other people can bid on it as well.
Great. Where are we at with timing here? It should be just
about 4 minutes.
4 minutes. Okay. Yeah. And so a little later in the show here, after the first auction, we're going to be doing our first spin. So make sure your names are in, and we'll be pulling up that spin the wheel after that. Also, stay tuned, because we're also going to talk about a YouTube video that we just completed here, that Richard just edited, about his trip to LA. He wasn't here, as you know, on last week's show. He was in LA with some manufacturers talking about.
We're at the LA location, so we were at the RevoSpin LA location, just doing a little setup video for the LED flooring that's being sold on the website, and you can find on I think it's on the accessories.
So Richard will
see.
actually go over a little bit about talking about the LED dance floors and some of the things, and we'll talk about that too as well, and then we'll make sure that we get you on over to the YouTube link as well.
Just got 2 questions in, one from Facebook, one from YouTube. First question, can I still bid? Second question, I made a bid last week, but my bid was stuck. Is there a confirmation after you place the bid?
So the way the confirmation works is going to be when we see the time end, and yes, you can still place a bid. You have about 2 minutes left.
For the 415?
For the 415, and that's going to be for the RA6.
I have it up on the screen.
Okay. So, yeah, you still have 2 minutes left to place a bid, but the way the confirmation works is that once the bid is over, we try to send the email either by the end of today or tomorrow first thing, for the invoice. So if you receive an invoice, then you're the lucky winner. But that's the whole purpose of the live auction, is so that way you can hear your name be announced for the winning live auctions. But if it's a B stock item, we'll send you an invoice when that time ends on whoever was the highest bidder.
Now, if you have any questions about shipping, the way we're doing shipping is we're actually saving you some money there, because we've put a cap on the shipping charges. These do go out freight. We will cover $150 towards it. So it will you will cover the $150. So it's actually not to exceed $150. So regardless if the shipping charges is $300 or any other amount, we actually then you just pay $150. So we've pretty much lowered the price on shipping for you.
Absolutely. So price went up a little bit for the RA6. We're at $20.60 and about 1 minute left.
Is will call pickup available in either the Las Vegas or Los Angeles location?
It is, yes.
That's a great question. Yeah, you definitely can come down once you've purchased something, and you can either come to our LA office or our Vegas office. Just make sure you're talking to a rep that they know that you're coming to pick it up. That way we make sure it's all ready for you to go, and we'll be expecting you.
All right, so I got 415 on my watch. Let's see.
So we're going to announce the winner of the 415 live auction.
Let's see. See who you have. You want to get the gavel ready? All right. Yep. So, okay, here we go. So we got Quentin Townsend. Hopefully I'm saying that right. Quentin Townsend is a lucky winner for the 415 RA6 platform. Congratulations, Quentin.
Congratulations. And what's approximate retail value on that? Let's see.
The RA6?
Yes.
RA6 goes for $3,700, brand new.
Brand new. Well, this is pretty much brand new already here. So it's got some minor cosmetic issues, but
you saved a lot of money today.
Yeah, nothing too conflicting on using the booth.
All right. Well, congratulations. If there's any questions, all we ask is that you email us at auctions@revospin.com, and we'll go ahead and send you the invoice for the shipping charge, which is $150, and that will go along with the other invoice for the 360 here.
So, Quentin, if you are watching, go ahead and email us auctions@revospin.com with your shipping info, so we can just go ahead and have that ready for us. And then we'll send over the order form for you to purchase.
All right. We're going to be doing our first spin here. And just as a reminder, we do get sometimes international people watching. We've had issues with shipping some of like the free prizes to like Canada and everything. So we do ask that in order for us to ship it free to you, that you be here in the continental United States. Otherwise, there may be some shipping charges due to customs and things like that.
Yeah. We've had some free items get sent back to us. Just we're not too sure why they get sent back to us. But yeah. How many names do we have so far now?
Currently finishing up some. Right now we're at 15 names.
15?
Okay.
All right. Let's go ahead and start.
All right.
The spin.
So Steven is going to put up the wheel on the screen for you to watch. And he'll go ahead and spin the wheel and let us know who won the first prize, which is 2 rolls of Gaff Gator.
Congratulations, Bruce Butler from YouTube.
Bruce. All right.
Bruce. All right.
Congratulations.
All right, Bruce. We'll be sending you out 2 rolls of Gaff Gator. Just make sure you email us with your full address and information, shipping information, so we can send that out to you. Auctions@revospin.com.
Yes.
All right. So now we're gonna let you know about a little bit about the LED dance floor. Talk a little bit about it, and Richard can share some information. We also did post a video, which is a kind of
it's
instructional.
It's an overview of going over the setting up the dance floor. This one's for the 3D LED dance floor. So you're just gonna get a quick overview on how to set them up, and the software that goes into programming the lights, things like that. Steven, we have a YouTube video if you want to pull that up so people can see at least what it looks like.
Yeah, of course. Give me a second.
And if you want to see some examples of that in person, and you're able to come to our Las Vegas or our Los Angeles warehouse and showroom, we have that available for you to see. We just ask that you do make an appointment. It's Monday through Friday. Steven, what times can people come out here?
Schedule showings from 9:30 to 4:30 Monday through Friday.
All right, 9:30 to 4:30 Monday through Friday. You can come on down. We'll be happy to show you around, show you our facilities, as well as some of our various 360 platforms and photo booths.
Yeah. Yep. We have the track star set up in the back. We have the 3D LED dance floor, like just a small strip of it set up in the back, but you can kind of get an idea of how that looks like. But let me know when you have that video up, and then just so we can show a quick little preview of that.
Yes, I am. Sorry, YouTube's taking a little bit longer this time.
Oh, okay.
If you stay tuned, we have our other 360 that we're going to be announcing the winner of, so you still have time to bid on that. And then we'll follow that up with another spin of the wheel, and the winner will take home a Moman ML3D LED video light.
Yeah, also too, little side note, this right here, this banner, we changed it out from the last auction that we did. We wanted to make something just custom for the show. But this banner right here, you can purchase this directly from the website as well. You get your own thing custom made. Our designer here made this for us, and looks great. I mean, the colors look vibrant. Everything looks great. It's very light. You can pick it up, move it around if you need to. Very easy to change out the banner just by unhooking it there.
If you want something that'll really catch your guest eye, you want to market yourself, maybe put your Instagram page, or if you want to put some of your website information on something, we suggest one of these banners. That way people can actually get all your information without having to ask you, or you having to deal with business cards or anything like that.
Yeah.
If you put one of these up next to your booth, people can pretty much get all your information.
Another option too, you can put like a QR code here. So if you, for your business, your website, especially your website, people don't have to type up your website. You just put a QR code from a QR code generator, and then all people have to do for your guests that are visiting your booth, they just scan the code, and then they just directly visit your website or whatever you're offering for your services. You can even put your pricing, your photo booth pricing, the times and dates that you can put a lot of information on just one banner, and that already speaks enough. It catches the customer's eye automatically when they walk up to it.
Videos up. YouTube.
Yeah, just you can scrub through it just so you can play, just so people can see what the dance floor looks like. But yeah, it's just it's Ty. He talks you through setting up the 3D LED dance floor, and very, very easy. It's not hard. All the pieces, they snap together with magnets, so they have magnets built into them. And this is the older style that we used to have, but they've upgraded. But yeah, I mean, you can see all the stuff that we have on top of the dance floor. We have platforms. We roll things on top of them, and no cracks, nothing, no scratches. These still turn on. I think maybe we can turn these ones on. If the power is the power connected?
No.
No. Well, we do have these on occasionally when we are moving stuff constantly in here. So, but it's a really nice to see these in person. So, Steven, if you're still playing it, we can go ahead and cut it, and just so people can see an idea. And then if you want, you can add the link to the chat, and so people can click on it if they're interested in viewing that video. We've had some customers purchase the dance floors, so we've been meaning to get a video out for assembling, and so we wanted to get this one out as soon as possible.
And one thing we want to talk about is, if you aren't aware, you're able to get a free copy, an ebook, which is Crushing the Competition in Your Local Photo Booth Rental Market. This is by Mark Lozada, one of the owners of the companies. He was able to grow his business at a really fast rate, and he was very successful, which led him to actually now being one of the owners of RevoSpin. You're able to get that free copy if you head on over to revospin.com. And what's the code that they will have to enter?
Start now.
So if you enter the code START NOW, you can get a free ebook. If you ever are in the LA office or here in the Vegas office here, we'll give you a free copy of the book as well.
Yeah, it's got a lot of good information in there. Pretty much like your step by step specifically for photo booths. So a lot of good stuff in there.
Another thing that we're going to be doing is we're going to be hosting workshops. So we are in the process of putting together a little bit of how that's going to be scheduled, and a little bit of the curriculum there. But if you're interested in taking part of one of the workshops, it'll be limited to a certain amount of guests. We'll probably be holding about 3 to 4 of them per year. And it's going to be a really deep dive into how you can turn your photo booth business into a moneymaker.
Yeah, yeah. You're going to get information from some of the owners and just basically a guideline on how to improve your business, or starting from your first booth and working way up to expanding and just getting all that squared away. So it's kind of like an expansion on the book, but just in way more detail and depth.
And probably what we'll be doing is, since it's here in Las Vegas, is we're taking a look at some options of having just everything in the trip included besides airfare. So that would include your hotel stay, that would include lunches, possibly breakfast and things like that. And so we will actually have you come down and take care of a lot of those things with the package price.
Yeah. So a lot of details are still being worked out, but if you are interested in that, it's going to be workshops within at RevoSpin.com. So it's a work in progress that we're really excited to host at our Las Vegas location. So if you're very interested, send us an email and we'll try to gather as much details as we can for that.
Someone just commented, look forward to see what's being auctioned. You want to follow up on the auction currently live right now?
Yeah, we
let's
can.
do that.
Let's look at the REL 6.
So we have about 4 minutes left, and then after that, we'll be auctioning our second 360 for today. That'll be our last one for today. And then directly at 5 p.m., our 3 more platforms will be going live, and you'll be able to bid on those all week until next Monday at 4 p.m.
All right. So currently, what I'm seeing here is we're at 2090. So we got 46 bids in 2090. That's basically 50% off of what you would give for a new one. So yeah, I mean, still got about 3 minutes left. So we'll see who's the lucky winner on this one.
And if you aren't aware, we also have some Facebook groups that are really useful. Many of you are aware of the 360 RevoSpin support group. And with that group there, you're able to learn a lot, share things with each other. Don't ever hesitate from just posting your questions on there. And the nice thing about it is we do consider RevoSpin a family, and people do share their information, help each other out. We also have a Facebook group just for the app as well. So if you have the 360 app, there's a Facebook group. The importance of being active on those groups is that's where you get a lot of your updates and things that are changing, things that are being offered to you. So make sure you're checking on those groups at least, maybe 3-4 times a week. See what's going on in there, and try to stay active on that as well.
Yeah, a lot of good, useful information gets posted on there. And, everyone's just trying to help each other out.
All right.
Looks like we got quite a few bids so far within the last minute. We're at 24:10. So we got about 2 minutes left. I'm curious to see where this one's going to end off at. Who's going to be the lucky winner?
Yeah. So still some time. Get in those last minute bids, and somebody's going to be getting a really good deal on this 360 platform. And I know we do have also some shows we're going to be a part of. I think the next one is going to be in Wisconsin. So we actually are going to be doing some shows that are not in Las Vegas. As you're aware, many of the shows that we've done, the past events this past year, have been here in Las Vegas. We had last year we had WPPI. This year we had the wedding expo. We just did the food, the restaurant and bar.
Pizza Expo.
Yeah, bar and restaurant trade show. So we're going to actually be out there, and we're going to be in different parts of the country as well. So stay tuned for those. We'll try to post them as well, as far as when they're going to happen, as well as what booth numbers we're at when we know that information.
Yeah, those were some pretty fun events. we met a lot of good customers there, and people just it's crazy to think about that. Even though the 360 platforms and just photo booth shells have been around for 10 plus years, I still get a lot of people that walk up to me and say, "Oh wow, I've never seen anything like this before." So like if you purchase your first booth and think that the market is saturated, it's definitely not, because there's not one time where I go to an event or expo and someone walks up not even knowing what this is, or just like what it does, not even realizing it's a photo booth or a platform for 360 videos. So it's you'll be very surprised if you're just starting out. Don't let the negative talk discourage you. There's still a huge market for these photo booths, and you're definitely getting really good deals on these auctions.
All right, it's 4:30, and so it's time to announce the winner of the second 360. We're pulling that information up here.
So let's see. Oh, this thing would let me go. Okay. Oh wow. Okay, hopefully this is correct, but it looks like we got Quentin Townsend again.
So Quentin Townsend, looks like you've been doing some bidding. And so congratulations, you got both platforms, so you are a lucky winner. We'll try to actually send these both out at the same time.
Yeah.
So make sure you get us your address and your information. We'll
try to see if we can accommodate for both platforms to fit on one pallet. I know with weight and stuff, it might get a little tricky, but we'll see how that goes.
All right. Well, congratulations.
Yeah. Congrats, Quentin. Got some serious deals in there.
And if you have any questions, make sure you email us as well.
Yeah. So
at auctions@revospin.com. All right, we're going to go ahead and finish up here with our last spin of the wheel. So if you are part of the chat group and you haven't typed in your full name, make sure you do that, because that's what we're going to add to the wheel. So Stephen will take it away and we'll spin the wheel for the light here.
Yep, 21 names going for the light right now.
All right.
Who do we got?
We got Gerald Reyes.
Gerald Reyes.
Congratulations, Gerald. Make sure you send us your shipping information, and we'll get this out to you as soon as we can. Auctions@revospin.com is where you can email us.
All right. Well, that's it for today. Next week, we'll have 3 platforms for live auction, and then we're going to be working on posting some more B-stock items. So everyone, thank you for joining us, and just stay tuned for the next live auctions.
We'll see you next week, Monday at 4 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. That's West Coast time, and we'll see you then.